everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. This guy was a secondary's worst nightmare last week. He had a huge game catching the football in that win. If he's able to do even close to that same amount of damage in this one, they should be looking at another victory for sure. It's the Chiefs going up against the Texans. With that, let's send it out to our broadcast team. Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with this Week 2 matchup.
Larry, it is set to host Super Bowl 51 on February 5th of next year as you take a look inside NRG Stadium here in Houston. Coming up, it's a rematch for last year's AFC wildcard round between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Brock Osweiler. Of course, he surprised a lot of people jumping from Denver to Houston in the offseason.
And 6'6", 6'5", that's where they kind of was the cutoff. But at 6'7", his ability to move, nimble of foot, good arm, goes back to his days as a basketball player. You remember?
On first down, Osweiler. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 30 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first. An extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Stride. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You're better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that.
Miller, the lone setback. Now it's Osweiler. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 18 on that one. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. Off the play fake. Here's Osweiler trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. Brock Osweiler now heading out there to get set to go here on offense. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why.
If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Houston. Their dangerous wide receiver on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
2nd and 10 now. Osweiler. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one goes for 24 yards. And let's discuss out to the line now. Throwing again, Osweiler. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
The EA halftime report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Texans are in a good flow now 2 straight weeks, and much like last week are playing well enough to win. The Chiefs will have to pick it up if they want to come away with the win. All right, let's roll those highlights. Now 1st and 10. Here we get a quick pass and completion. He ends up picking up a yard before heading out of bounds. The offense would later throw a pick to win the drive. First and 10. Osweiler is going to complete the pass into coverage, and 54 yards later, he's going in for the score. That takes the lead up to 7. Texans with the football late in the first. The catch is made after a quick pass, and this great play will go for 6. That puts them on top by 14. Now to early in the 2nd. The pass will be completed into coverage, and this will go as a touchdown. Texans up now by 21.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with a career-high 4-touchdown game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Texans take possession. The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you.
Let's go! Now Osweiler on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to...
I can watch him work, and what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at time.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Their dangerous wide receiver with an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the Texans will extend their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 19...
Osweiler's going to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Joining only Gale Sayers is men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go...
This one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Texans, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.